Is it possible that your mother lied, that your father lied, that your preacher lied, that your grandmother don't know jack from shit, and she flaps her lips on how Jesus died? I don't plan to offend or dish your family with the facts and writing, but condescension is a monster within. That means I question a lot. That means I don't take your face at face value. Let alone that breath we can talk. It's not about stupid or smart.
What's going on? I'm going to do this video for a viewer of mine, Sean, who I was quite taken aback by the email he sent me when he actually told me that I kind of helped him find himself. He was never really attached to religion, but he never really knew what sort of, I guess, sect that he considered himself in, and was probably somewhere near Gnosticism. But yeah, I helped him find himself more or less. Now, keep in mind, Christians, theists, Muslims, whatever, who watch this, me personally, and every other atheist, agnostic, free thought person that I've spoken to, no one's out to recruit or deconvert. I'm not sure where that came from, but that's another one of the, theological points that is less than accurate. We'll say that. It's actually an outright lie, but I'll say that to be nice. But I just want to throw a little tidbit in there. I'm glad I helped him. That's what this shit's about, helping people find themselves, really. Anyway, he wanted me to do a piece on the whole legitimate rape thing and how rape in the Bible kind of influences that. Now, we all know that every Christian in America believes that this is a Christian nation, and none of them have ever read the Constitution or any supporting documents like the Treaty of Tripoli and anything like that. But that's all lies and socialist, Marxist, Nazi slander, liable nonsense. It's all lies, all of it. Anyway, this is really funny and really sad that we even have to talk about this. How do you legitimately rape somebody? You don't accidentally fall down and your penis just slips inside her and says, "Whoops! I'm sorry, that wasn't legitimate rape. That was an accidental rape." Shit happens all the time. I slip and fall, my penis goes in there. Man, it's just whew, man. I'm not sure what kind of fucked up person you have to be, but mind you, look at their background. As of the people who are saying shit like that, that's not the first time they've said something off the wall. And I'm pretty sure them talking to an invisible man in the sky might have something to do with it. If you're talking to invisible people, you're probably not all there. So expecting them to understand the inner workings of reality that's asking too much. Now, that goes for the other guy too that was saying that the woman's body shuts down when it goes into rape mode. I've never learned that in biology, and I even looked it up just for shits and giggles. No, it doesn't. Sperm goes in there, fertilizes the egg, same shit happens. She may not like it, but it's still gonna happen. I mean, there is no crash button. I mean, if there would probably be less pregnancies if there actually was something like that. Somebody could be really having some really rough sex and just oh shit, I'm sorry baby, you triggered rape mode. My whole body shut down. We're going to try again tomorrow night. My vagina's on cooldown right now. I gotta wait till that that lockout stops. It's just this crazy shit. But then again, like I said, look at the people who are saying this. Anyway, I'm having too much fun with that. Not too many people want to talk about it because rape is just one of those touchy subjects that you can't really bring up without fear of, is there somebody here who's been raped? Can I talk about this? Because it's like, well, damn, it's really hard to bring up or joke about child being hurt around someone who has lost a child, because you can never understand what they go through since that wasn't you. So like I said, it's one of those hot button subjects that some people feel that they can't bring up in public. Probably wouldn't be the best idea unless you know the person. Just it's good to err on the side of caution. But I want to talk about that. The whole legitimate rape thing is just a talking point. It's bullshit. It's a talking point for more people, the conservatives, who want to project their worldview as reality, and when they suffer from the delusions of religion, that kind of contradicts reality. So don't, for anyone that even speaks the term legit, just says legitimate and rape in the same sentence, please don't take them seriously, because they're full of shit. Now, the court system is set up as to which all a woman has to do is point and say rape, and if you point at a dude, your ass is getting locked up, which I think personally is a bunch of bullshit, because I know people who have engaged in sexual intercourse, coitus, with another person, and it was consensual, but the female afterwards felt that she was slighted because they didn't want to become boyfriend and girlfriend and or husband and wife or whatever afterwards. So she pulls the rape card, and this guy's getting ready to be hung. You know, the noose is around his neck, and the hangman has his hand on the lever, you know, waiting to drop his ass. And investigation. Okay, well, actually, you know, she lied, and all that could have happened to this guy. And probably his reputation is already tarnished because word gets around any community. So now he has to live with that regardless of its validity. And there really little, sometimes something happened because that's filing a false report. But at the same time, it's like filing a false report, like someone stole from me, and then filing a false report of somebody raped me. Two different things. There should be something set in place. If you file a fake rape claim, oh, that's your ass. That you fined, jail time, because that shit's not funny. Wow, you know, that's now any guy's fear. If you don't stay with this chick after you have sex with her, even if she knew you were just trying to hit it and quit it, that, well, now she can just pull a he raped me card, and wow, we found semen inside her vagina. Well, no shit, I busted a load. And that's the proof that they'll use. Won't be any tearing, any scarring, no bruises, none of the, you know, the Law and Order SVU type of stuff, and that can be used just to pin you up unjustly. Now, I think that is truly fucked up, and like I said, I've seen stuff like that happen to guys, and some of it's legitimate now. Some guys are fucked up and will do shit like that, but at the same time, for those who don't, that just makes it worse, and then it makes it worse for other women who do get raped, because you get so many of those come into a police station, and cops are just like, oh, here's another one trying to, you know, capture this guy and blackmail him with, blackmail him with an act that he didn't do. But anyway, let me move on to the point. Now, here's where it gets interesting. So anybody that considers himself a Christian, of course, they're going to deny anything evil in the Bible, but there's actually a website, evilbible.com. If you don't know it, you should go to it. It's very interesting. It points out all the good stuff that good Christians take their time and they learn to make excuses for. There are tons of references to rape and how legitimate it is in the Bible. Now, go back to those people and see what type of theology that they cater to, and it will start making sense. I'll give you an example. This is in their own Bible now. Deuteronomy 22, 28 through 29. This is the NLT version, by the way. If a man is caught in the act of raping a young woman who is engaged, he must pay 50 pieces of silver to her father. Then he must marry the young woman because he violated her, and he will never be allowed to divorce her. Oh man, 50 pieces of silver. I can rape her, pay the fine for the rape to her father, and then I have to marry her, and I can just rape her legally. Man, oof. Now that's some legitimate rape. I mean, you can go to Deuteronomy 20, 10 through 14, Deuteronomy 22, 23 through 24, 2 Samuel 12, 11 through 14, Deuteronomy 21, 10 through 14, Judges 5:30, Exodus 21, 7, Zechariah 14, 1, 2. I can keep going on. This is a pretty big page of legitimate rape. And actually the last one, oh, this is funny. Lord assists rape and plunder. But hey, it's just a parable. They're just making a point, okay? It's not actually, well, yeah, it is. Yeah, don't let them fool you. This is in their own fucking literature. Lo, a day shall come for the Lord, when spoils shall be divided in your midst. And I will gather all nations against Jerusalem for battle. The city shall be taken, houses plundered, women ravished. Half of the city shall go into exile, but the rest of the people shall not be removed from the city. This is Zechariah 14:1 and 2. So, when people speak of legitimate rape, just look for a second. See if they're a good Christian person, and you will understand where this shit comes from. It's horrible, it's egregious, to say the least, but they can't be expected to represent women's rights when they believe shit like that. You can't expect them to be thinking, feeling people when they cater to this type of nonsense. So anytime you hear somebody saying something like that, like I said, just go look back, look at what they cater to in their free time, and that gives you insight on their mentality. And folks always wonder why I criticize Christians so harshly as well. It's because it's like the old saying goes, you lay with dogs, you get fleas. You can't be around madness like this and expect to be unscathed and uncriticized, because it's horrible. If I was collaborating with the Black Panthers, I would just be bringing them coffee every day. I mean, people would look at that and like, you're with them, fucking hate group? The hell? You know? That's the feeling. So I hope I answered your question. If not, I'll make another video addressing the other issues. Yeah, definitely send me more. I enjoy doing these videos. Y'all have a good time.
Don't just go with the breeze. Have you chosen the creed, or has it been chosen for you? Just think about that. Serious.